Summits around, and you can look at the Machu Picchu from above there, and walking this extra mile made a whole different picture. And you know, we can see it in our world everywhere, in our work and in our friendships and in companies we're dealing with the customer service, that we go and we return something and they give us a discount. Well, everybody does that. Everybody gives us discount. What makes it so special? Also, you know, a couple of years ago, I was in Disney World, and my daughter was at the time, I think, 3 or 4 years old, and I got her an ice cream, and you know, 2 seconds into her an ice cream, she dropped it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. There's a mess, there's an ice cream, there's my daughter screaming. I'm like, oh my God. Well, there is Goofy coming up, sweeping the ice cream. And I'm like, oh my God, that's great. So I'm embarrassed. But, you know, there's probably hundreds of people going through the same thing every day. So I'm like, just getting over it. Well, 2 seconds later, Goofy is coming up with an ice cream for my daughter. And, you know, they didn't have to do that. They just swept the floors, and I was happy enough that I hadn't to deal with it. But they brought an ice cream. And all I remember right now from this Disneyland experience and this trip is not being exhausted and having a crying baby and dealing with this ice cream, is them reaching out to me and you know, doing something special. And you know, soon you guys are going to be going to school, to college. You're going to be learning very hard. You're going to need to study very hard. You're going to be playing hard too, I know that. But you know, don't hesitate to do something beyond that, and you know, to do extra things around, and to walk this extra mile and to engage. There's organizations, you know, volunteering to and different things, because that's going to broaden your horizons. So don't you ever hesitate. I think it also brings a lot of satisfaction to what we do, and for me as well. You know, what this school does for me, and what I try to do is a great deal of satisfaction as well. So I hope you're going to have a chance to do that, and don't you ever hesitate. And I think as you go through your career and you know, through your work, whether you're going to work for universities, schools, you know, business, companies, corporations, you know, don't forget where you came from and how you can give back. But I think with that also, you know, I wanted to give a few thanks, you know, first and foremost to my husband, that, you know, I know it's not easy to be married to a Polish woman, and he has to walk, he has to walk many extra miles every day for me. He does, so thank you for that, and I love you. I do want to thank, you know, my dearest friends who, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, and some of them are here, and Monica, especially to you, and Alina, to you, thank you for all this introduction, you know, people who helped me all the way. You know, thank you for dear members of Polish Arts Club, to the board and the members, Bożena, for you who helped me so much to understand what I have to do, what I need to deal with. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my teachers and volunteers for school, because, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, and they dedicate all their time, and, you know, they make me a better person overall. And, you know, I want to thank from the bottom of my heart. I know I'm going to forget a bunch of what I wanted to, you know, people that I want to thank you, but you know, special gratitude really to a few members that are here with us of Polish Arts Club. Donna Kamara, yes. Marilyn Jose, that are here with us. And Carol Navarinsky, who passed away this year. And I don't know, thank yous enough for the three of you. But you've always walked an extra mile for me, so thank you.
Anya's gonna, you can sit. Actually. Okay, take a chair. Okay. The husband is staying. Okay.
100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. Jeszcze raz, niech żyje, żyje nam. Niech żyje nam. Ania, wszystkiego dobrego. For people like Ania, 100 years is not enough.
Not thinking about it. Good. Just now.
I think a slow Oh, shit.
the horseback riders that would fight in war would wear these. So like when you stomp, it sounds like a horse, and the women would wear flowers in their hair. So just want to say thank you, and we hope you have a great night.
By się przydało. Wszystkiego najlepszego, Henry.
It took me a long time to become this young.
Henry? Henry, that's for you.
And I hope to share my youth with you for a long time to come.
They just can't be 200 years, so it's going to be a long time.